Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is the Daily Tarot for Friday the 11th of December 2020. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're well wherever you are. I wonder, do you like my Russian shawl here? This came to me via my mother, who got it from a real Russian so long ago that it still has a label on the edge of it, on the edging, saying USSR. That's how old this shawl is. It's wool, pure wool, and oh, it's just so lovely and warm. So I thought it might be jolly and colourful to have it as the backdrop for our tarot readings. So let's see what we get for Friday the 11th of December 2020. There we go. Okay. Aha, here she is again. The Empress. So we are in growth territory, funnily enough. 10 days away from the winter solstice. We're in growth territory, most definitely. You can tell, you can feel it. It's almost like everything's sort of upside down, back to front and inside out at the moment. You know, the year has been the year that it's been. Just completely bonkers. Anyway, let's pull the next card. How lovely. Nothing bonkers about that. Temperance in the upright. Oh, this is really nice. This is really nice. So we've got growth and stability. There's something lasting about this. This has got legs. It's got legs. Stable. Quiet. How lovely. Okay, let's get one more. Sorry, I need another shuffle. Okay, there we go. Told you it's got legs. The Fool. Oh my gosh, what a lovely trio. Lovely trio. So, well, we've got the start of just a completely new phase, a new cycle. And it's backed up with the germination and blooming and blossoming of something. And both of these, so we've got the space. It's like this is the garden. This is the content of the garden. And we have this beautifully stable energy here with the Angel of Temperance. Oh, this is just so nice. Now we can see here in the Temperance card, this is a very quiet, very still energy, but there's nothing stagnant about it. This is stillness from what we can see from the outside, but inside we have this movement. But again, there's a wonderful containment about this, not a drop of that spiritual nectar, that spiritual fluid is not a drop is being dropped. It's all contained, and it's contained within the self. We don't see where it's coming from. We're not interested in that. And we don't see where it flows out to because we're not interested in that either. What we're interested in is just watching it go from one side, back to the other, back to the other. This is like inhaling and exhaling. This is like meditation. But with this water of life. Water of life. So, oh, it's so lovely. So lovely. Let's get another one. It's like we've got winter, spring and summer and autumn all together. We've got all the seasons together. We've only even got 3 cards. Let's see if we can get another one. Okay, I need another shuffle. Hope you'll excuse me that. And another one. I'm so sorry. It comes as it comes. Okay, that will do it. Right, yeah. Tower in the reverse. The disaster is behind us. Whatever the disaster is for you in this reading or in seeking out tarot readings on YouTube, the disaster has happened. And I get the feeling like because you see the temptation with the Tower card is to say afterwards, is to say, well, you know, the lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice, or, you know, it wasn't my fault, it was just sheer chance, it was an act of God, da-da-da-da, and start rebuilding that tower. But I'm telling you, there is nothing really healthy about this tower. This tower is a representation of fear. This tower is a representation of the need to prove to outside observers that one is big and tough and strong and powerful and rich and in charge. That's what this tower is about. And the Tower card itself is about what happens. What is it like when the representations of power that we have constructed for ourselves in our lives just crumble? Because sometimes they do. They do. And what then? That's what this card is about. And I mean, it's not our fault or anybody's fault, and it's not the fault of the builder of this tower that lightning has struck. Yeah, that's nobody's fault. That's an act of God. But, you know, nevertheless, that act of God has acted upon something that was clearly deeply invested in, which has been smashed to pieces. What then? Do you pick yourself up and get all the bits of the tower together and start building it again? Like some desperate person who can't bear to be without their tower? Or do you allow this to move into a whole new phase? Because, you know, it could be lightning, it could be a flood, it could be, you know, there's any number of things that can kind of smash our scene up, no matter how well we've built it. And, you know, what then? What then? In the context of this reading, what then is full, new start, Empress, like physical, worldly manifestation of our intuition, of our sense of identity, the nurturing of that, and the fact that the universe itself nurtures that. Light nurtures that. Oh my God, it's so lovely. And I'm going to get another one on here on the Temperance, because this is sort of, this is both infinite and expansive, this combination of the Fool and the Empress. So I want to get a little bit more on this. And frankly, this is the correct, in my opinion, in the context of this reading, this is the correct response. Fool, Empress, Temperance, to this this disaster which has happened and is now behind us. It's big. It was big. Right, hold on a sec. I'm going to get one more. Right, and I've just noticed something on that card that I want to talk about in a sec, but I'm just going to get, two things I've just noticed. Okay, the Magician in the reverse. All right, what this is telling me in this reading is that it is not necessary, a bit like we've had in the readings of the last few days, that it's not necessary to kind of rush in and to move quickly to establish anything, to establish any kind of, to stake any claims on anything in this new territory that's opened up. And this is another sort of reminder of this for me, Magician in the reverse here. The necessity of, sorry, I'm just going to move these down a little bit. He's in the light, isn't he? The necessity of kind of physically, by choice, by act of will, by act of self-directed manifestation, to kind of show that this is happening, that this has happened, this Tower in reverse, and that all this wonderful growth and this new territory and all this, to sort of go, look what I've got, and look what I can do, and look, I've got this and I've got that, and I can make this happen and I can make that happen. It's just not necessary, because the strength of the power of the Empress here, who was the first out in this reading, is such that, you know, the growth will take care of itself. The manifestation in the context of this reading will take care of itself, because this was such a huge event. Now, I've just noticed two things on this card I want to talk about. The first is, I don't know if you can see, just down there at the bottom, we have this shield. Now, I think that's a horse. Or, oh no, it might be a lion. Sorry, I'll need to look at that a little bit more closely. What do you think, horse or lion? It looks like a lion, but its ears look too big. But it looks like a lion's tail. Anyway, what I also noticed for the first time, look at matey. Look, he's still up there. He's not going to be up there for long, and he really doesn't look very pleased, does he? He's like clinging on. He's clinging on to that power. He's thinking, if I stay in here, I might not fall out and get dashed to pieces on the rocks at the bottom like he did. This fear, really strong fear in the Tower card in this, but it's over. It's happened. So there's no need, there's nothing to prove here. It's over. This era of the power of this tower is finished. It's finished, and we've been kind of flung into a new paradigm. And Magician in the reverse here, there's nothing to prove, nothing whatsoever. And you know, that's the old way, yeah. Going, look, I've got this, and look, I can do that, and you know, look at me, look at my power, look at my capacity, look at my power to manifest this. No, that's old world gone, new world arrived, just arrived. We're like newborn babies, we're like newborn little animals that haven't even opened our eyes yet to this new paradigm. But I'll tell you what, by the end of this month we're going to know about it, because that conjunction on the 21st of December, like, preceded by what's coming astrologically on the 14th of December. We're going to know about it by the end of this month. We really are. And then into 2021, wonders and things extraordinary. Okay. Now, I'm not sure about this. Okay. High Priestess in the reverse. That is the card of not being sure. So I'm going to leave it there, because I wasn't quite happy about that shuffle, and I kind of rushed it because I didn't want to keep you hanging around. So I'm going to put that to one side. That's not actually part of the reading. I've said enough. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me again soon for another reading. Namaste.